What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Moose Boost Live, where we interview today's hottest calisthenic athletes so you can get to know them better and work on your game. So here we with one of my good friends. I'm going to let him introduce yourself. Introduce yourself to the people, man.
What's up, my people? My name is Styles. I go by Styles. My real name is Steven, if y'all want to know. But I'm out here with Moose Boost, my boy Moose. We've been knowing each other for the past, I want to say, 2 years now.
Yeah, facts.
And it's been history from there.
So, let you know people know where you're from.
Okay. So I'm originally from the Bronx, born and raised. Ethnicity-wise, I'm Mexican and Dominican. From my mom, my dad's side. So I'm Spanish. I'm 24 years old, turning 25 this month. So I'm excited to compete. I know one of the questions was when I first started competing, which was about 3 years ago. My first competition was back in 2020 during the pandemic. I had a tag team competition, my very first one. Shout out to NBXA, Bar Matrix, one of the originators of this calisthenic movement here in the Bronx, as well as spreading it to the Harlem, to Brooklyn, even to the Queens. So shout out to him, really one of the pioneers from here. And my first time, I was nervous, I was excited, but I was grateful for the opportunity because it helped me to know that this is a passion of mine. Like, to a point where I'm competing, to a point where I'm doing it for something bigger than me. I have a team. Shout out to my team, Team Empire. We were able to collaborate with Moose Boost this year, even last year as well. So shout out to him. Shout out to Moose Boost and we in the community. Don't forget about the guys. We in the community.
So yeah, just tell me. I know you got through all the good questions. But how long has it been since you've been working out, and what generally sparked your interest?
Bet. So working out, I've been doing it for the past 7 years. Okay. What started was I always been an athlete ever since I was a youngin'. Ever since I was in middle school, elementary school, I always played soccer, baseball, basketball. But then one time I saw one of my friends, a bit older than me. I want to say I was around 12. He was like 16, 17. And he started doing pull-ups right by the park that I used to practice in. And I walked up to him like, yo, what are you doing? Like, what's that? I want to learn that. He's like, oh, yeah, I'm doing calisthenics. Ever since that day, it's been history. Shout out to Andy. He guided me through this whole journey. So that's his name, Andy.
Yeah, big shout out to Andy, man. He created a legend, man. Just know that. So, just to get the people aware of, how hard you work, how many days a week do you say you work out, and how many routines does that consist of?
That's a good question. So I try at least 4 to 5 times a week, depending on my schedule. As we get older, we have more responsibilities. We work, family, so it happens. So I try to push it at least 4 to 5 times a week, minimum. If not, 6 times a week. Day-to-day basis, when it comes to working out, I like to do cardio. I like to warm up, maybe a mile run, 2-mile run before a workout. Right after that, I like to do what it's called around the world, just to get your body moving. Around the world, for those of you who don't know, is basically pull-ups, push-ups, and squat. So you're targeting every single muscle group before you're starting your actual routine.
Okay. So tell the people, what are your favorite routines or favorite workouts that you do?
So my favorite ones, shout out to the legends, Seth, Doc. It's the 5MD. It's 50 pull-ups, 100 push-ups. I like doing that either as a warm-up or as a buyout, as we like to say.
Yeah, buyout.
As athletes, that's when we cut the workout. But a simple routine could be like, for one day, I wake up and be like, okay, let's do 500 push-ups, 300 pull-ups, and 400 dips. That's a day for me. Okay. Another day could be like, let's do a 3-mile run, 300 squats, 100 lunges, and 100 muscle-ups. That's another day. So these are the routines that I like to do.
Okay, that's fine. See, hard work, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you got to work hard. So, you got a competition today. You're battling
Khalid.
Terrific athlete. Shout out to Khalid. So, tell me, for when you're preparing for a competition, how do you compare mentally and physically?
Nice question. So, my first thought is preparing mentally. If my mental's not right, I can't produce the way that I want to produce. So the way that I do that, I just basically like to lock in. I like to cut off distractions. I like to just focus on my goal. A lot of times it's hard because of responsibilities at work, but other times you got to learn how to say no to people. You got to learn how to say no to things, set up those healthy boundaries to help you stay focused on your goal and on your mission. So that's how I start mentally, physically. the rest is history. Like I mentioned, I like training endurance. I like doing a lot of push-ups, a lot of squats. It could be anywhere from 500 to even 1,000 sometimes. So that's the way that I like to train.
Okay. You hear first from your man Styles. Let the people know what platforms you on so they can follow you, stay up to date.
Bet. So I'm at Styles. You can follow me on IG, styles.e, and on YouTube, Styles2. That's my name tag on YouTube. So again, shout out to Moose.
Yeah. Shout out to
Pleasure.
Empire, man. Good luck on your competition today.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Put back another one with another one of the finest athletes out here, legendary. We stick tuned, man. Moose Live.
Let's go.